Hello out there, YouTube community. I think I have a video here that pretty much any Forza Motorsport fan will enjoy watching. All right. It's also going to be a video explaining why the boys at the 13th floor at GM back in 1984 strapped Pontiac's budget with the creation of the Fiero, and they were forced to go with only the 91 horsepower, 132 foot-pound of torque, 2.5 liter inline 4 for the engine option, instead of making the 2.8 liter high output V6 with 140 horsepower available until 1985. All right. What you're watching is Maple Valley Raceway on hard difficulty A class. All right. And anybody with Forza Motorsport is familiar with racing against M. Rossi, the AI driver from Italy, in the game's career mode and event list mode. All right. In this set of races, Rossi gets a full-blown race car. All right. All right. As you can see, there's me starting off in first place. All right. Let's go take a look at M. Rossi's car versus everybody else. Everybody else has a street legal vehicle. There goes Rossi in what's called the Lotus 211. It's a 1,600-pound race car designed for circuit racing with low displacement engines and low weight. All right. Now, there's a third vehicle that will become a pain in the ass in this race, and that'd be M. Taylor driving a 519 horsepower V8 Corvette Z06. All right. If you can see the telemetry, he's not running any boost, but he's got 519 horsepower. All right. M. Rossi has 256 horsepower at 7,600 RPMs, 182 foot-pounds of torque, 6,400 RPMs. All right. But if you watch his shifts, when he shifts at 7,600, it takes him back down to 56, 57, 5,800. He's actually below his torque curve. All right. And aside from a few love taps that caused a little bit of body damage to both our vehicles, I beat him without blowing his engine. All right, now let's take a look at what my Fiero does coming out of turns. I got 302 horsepower at 6,000 RPMs. And I think 310 foot-pounds of torque at like 4,400 or 4,500 RPMs. I know when I'm coming out of turns at $4,000, I'm getting all the torque. But I also made this video to show it is possible to beat Rossi, even though Microsoft's developers and Turn 10 Studios give him a supercar in every class that you have to face him in. Anybody who's faced him in this game in S-Series knows all about his 4,500-pound Bugatti Veyron 16.4 that can out-corner a Le Mans prototype formula racer. I'll tell you right now, simple physics. Car weighs 4,500 pounds. It's going to corner like a fucking dump truck. I don't give a shit what suspension and what fucking compound of tires you put on it. I do want to say the making of this video did result in a lot of cans of Mountain Dew being consumed and a lot of cigarettes and a lot of restarts. This is not an easy task. You can only afford a minimal amount of mistakes to beat him. But if you ever wonder why the Pontiac Fiero never went anywhere, it's because look what it's doing to that Z06 Corvette that's tuned for 519 horsepower, and it's doing it with a V6 that's only tuned for 300. Yeah, as you can see, I got a little bit of body damage. Rossi has a small amount of body damage. Won't even really affect his performance. My performance would be more affected from the damage I got hitting walls than the couple of love taps I gave him. horsepower may sell the car, torque wins the race. Lap 3 of 4. And outside of a few moments, I pretty much have led the entire race. Yeah, right there was the biggest love tap, which in real racing, if Rossi refused to move out of my way while I was going through that corner and forced contact against my car, he would have been disqualified with a black flag. Which that Lotus has side view mirrors, so he would have, in real life, he would have seen me coming up on his side, on his passenger side, making a pass. And now we're on to the final lap. As always, thanks for watching.